Okay, Debs, you thinking of moving to Cliddesden, so I thought what I'd do is set the camera up in the car and take you around Cliddesden to show you the village and show you the house that you're renting, or if it's the one I think it is, we'll drive past it anyway. This is the bottom end of Woods Lane. It's about 5 minutes from our house. I'll head on up into the village and show you what you'll be looking at. So off up into Woods Lane we go. The top of the hill here is officially the top of Cliddesden, the top of Woods Lane. As you see, there's the entrance into Cliddesden itself, the village. At the top of the hill here to the right, there's a little metal recycling place that works in there. This is now Woods Lane. Some beautiful properties up along here. And I think the place that you were looking at is this one just on the left. There's a wheelie bin there. There was a rental to let sign out there, the Hatchling, something like that. There was a sign there, but there's no sign there now. It was there a couple of days ago. As you can see, it's very rural. Beautiful cottages around here. Very narrow lanes. Kerry's friend used to live in one of the cottages on the left here. The reason I thought I'd film this is I come up here pretty much every night at the moment to walk the dogs. There's a lovely place I go up by the old school and take the dogs out for walks. I'll show you those in a minute. We're just coming now to the end of Woods Lane. And at the end here I normally turn right to go up to the school, which I'll go to in a minute, but I just want to go left and drive through the village for you. Because very importantly, the one place that you really do need to know about as the Aston Martin goes by, swine, is the little place up here on the left, which I'm sure Dan will like. It's the Jolly Farmer pub. It's supposed to be quite nice. I haven't been in there for a long time. It was always a nice little village pub. That used to be the garage on the right there. It's no longer a garage. Closed down, obviously. Trade not terrifically good around here. This is the main high street of the village. And there's houses on both sides of the road here. All of them look out across fields behind them. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's a place there that's just sold up on the left. It sounds like a train, it's just I'm running slightly in the middle of the road over the cat's eyes, so I do apologise for that. And you're pretty much now at the end of the village. What I'll do in a minute is I'll go up the lane, turn round and come back through the village and head up the other way. So that was Cliddesden. This road leads you out onto the A339, the main road that runs between Basingstoke and Alton. Not that I'll go that far, I'll stop just up here and do a quick U-ey. Confuse the cyclist coming up the road, I'm sure, but never mind. Keep him happy. Dogs are in the back, very confused, thinking, where are we going? Okay, so we're going to go back through the village now from this end. Try not to knock the cyclist off. I'll drive straight through the village, out the other end, and go up Farley Hill and turn round at the top and come back down through the village. This is Farley Road, the main, as I say, the main sort of drag through Cliddesden. As you can see, it's horribly busy. Comparison to Phoenix, you might actually find it a bit sort of heavy and busy and difficult to get along with. general hubbub. Probably a bit much for you. You need to acclimatise a bit. Back past the pub. Just to the left here, and we'll see more about in a minute, where that car's coming out, that's where you go up to the church and the school. That's the little duck pond on the left. And then this is now leading out of the village, heading up towards Farley Hill. And we're now pretty much out of the village again. Just up here on the left, the big field in front of you there on the left, in a minute, that's where I'm going to go and walk. That's where I walk the dog, or dogs, around there. What I'll do is I'll turn around here in what is a little nursery school place. So just do a quick turn around here. Not that of course you have need for a nursery school at the moment, but you never know. So that shows you how big the village is from that way. I mean, it's a big crossroads basically. You come down Woods Lane, onto Farley Road, then up Church Lane, and you're out the village again. So what I'm going to do now is go back into the village, and where I normally walk the dogs is up on top of the hill by the school. Beautiful little primary school. I think you ought to be too old to go to it, unfortunately, because but it is absolutely lovely. It's a proper little gorgeous English village school. So again, back into the village now. I mean, you do need a car out here, that's the only thing. I mean, there's no shops or anything as such, so. But you're not that far from the main town and the big shops, as you'll see when we drive back out. Okay, so we're just coming up to the ponds now, duck pond, that you'll see as I turn. Again, that black building there is opposite Woods Lane, so I'm going to turn right here. There's the duck pond right in front of you. Just up here is the village church. Just up on the left, and just up on the right, I don't know if you can see, there's a little shed. I think there's a little stabling place there, a little stabling yard. As you can see, not the widest of roads. The little track up there on the left, that leads to that's the entrance to the church. As we go up round the corner, you've got Station Road just on the left where that car's going. And it was along there, a bit of history for you, that the film Oh Mr. Porter was made. Black and white film with Bernard Cribbins. Played the station porter. There used to be an old railway station there. It used to be the basis of the Alton line. Just to the right is the Millennium Village Hall. Entrance to the village hall. And then again, we're now out of the village. We're now heading out towards, it was out towards Ellisfield actually, is the way you go from here. Over to my left across the fields is the A339 main Alton Road, and you've got Lasham sort of more or less in front of us, slightly to the left. Go up round the corner. I have to say, I absolutely adore it up here. It's really nice. It's absolutely gorgeous. Swing round. And as we go down the lane, you can just see the building in front of us there. That's the school, primary school. I don't know if it'd be there tonight, but normally about this time of night, there's the security guard drives up here and parks up here and just looks out across the fields. Good job if you can get it, I suppose. It's quite popular for mountain bikers and walkers and horse riders. I mean, it's the main bridle way. If we peel off here, there's obviously a few walkers out tonight. This is the school. Again, what I'll do is I'll turn around, we'll go for a walk. I'll take some more film as I walk along. That's the school. Absolutely beautiful village school.